Hello everyone and welcome to Mr.MoFranchise. It's week 7 and don't look now, but the Jacksonville Jaguars are in first place in the AFC South with a 4-2 record coming off of a 3-game winning streak. Let's see if we can keep that going as we travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills. As far as how long I'll be playing this week, I rolled a 20, so I will be playing a 10-minute quarter game with a 20-second rundown. And I rolled for the quarter, and I rolled a 1, so I will be playing in the first quarter. As far as the effect of winning or losing this game, I rolled a 7, so this will affect the players with a plus or minus 10 approval. As far as scouting goes this week, not so good news. I rolled a 2, so I will only be able to spend 110 of my scouting points this week. And for the random event, I got offense versus defense philosophy tested. For today's game, your philosophy will be put to the test. Since I am an offensive-minded coach, if my team scores 24 points or more and my defense gives up 17 points or less, I will improve my GM approval rating by a D30. So that's the challenge for me today. All right, taking a look at the standings in the AFC South, the Jaguars are in first place with a 4-2 record. The Titans a game behind at 3-3, the Colts at 2-4, and the Texans at 2-4. Taking a look at opportunities to negotiate. First off, we have LaVisca Chenault, and we are going to sweeten the deal just a little bit this week by bumping up the signing bonus and the salary, looking for a 3-year extension. And LaVisca Chenault says yes, so we have extended LaVisca Chenault's contract another 3 years. So that's good news. That takes care of our slot receiver, LaVisca Chenault. Next up, what we're going to be looking at is negotiating with Devon Hamilton. Last time he liked the bonus and duration, just not the salary. Now remember, I'm only going to try to sign him for a 1-year deal, as we do play a 3-4. And I bumped it up just a bit, and he did accept. So we have LaVisca Chenault and Devon Hamilton signed. And next up is Logan Cook. I've been very pleased with Logan Cook's job as a punter for this team. So he wanted a 1-year deal, but I wanted to make it a lot longer to have one less contract to have to worry about. So I went ahead and said, hey, not 1 year. Let's bump you up several years, Mr. Cook. Let's try to give you a 5-year extension. Thought that was a fair deal, and the offer was given, and it was accepted. And Logan Cook is going to be on this team for a very long time. And then I got to Colin Johnson, but when I rolled, that negotiation fell through this week with my player personnel director. So I won't be offering Colin Johnson any contract extension this week. I'm not even sure I want to for sure anyway, but I will probably give him a small deal. All right, so here we are. Vegas has us as a 7-point underdog. The Buffalo Bills are definitely favored in this game. They have the better team, and they have made the playoffs 2 straight years. If you remember from previous episodes, the Bills would travel to the Jets in the wild card round, and both times the last 2 years have upset the Jets in the playoffs before eventually getting knocked out and not making it. They finished both years at 9-7 records. This year, they are doing just fine. Not great, but fine. But we are still an underdog going into Buffalo, and that's where we'll pick up the action. We'll be kicking off to the Bills, and here we go! The first place Jaguars taking on the Buffalo Bills. And they're going to down this in the end zone, and that is where we'll see the first opportunity for Josh Allen. So far this year, he's thrown 15 touchdown passes to only 5 interceptions. We would appreciate that sort of ratio at this point. And here we go. First and 10, Josh Allen under center. First play, he's going to hand it off to Chris Carson. And Carson will move over for a gain of 4. And let's take a look at this Buffalo Bills offense. Here we see their offensive line and their skill positions led by Stephon Diggs. And Cooper Kupp has now joined the Buffalo Bills in this world. Second down and 6. And to Chris Carson, who is going to lurch forward for the first down, and that's going to make it first down and 10 from the 36. Allen Anderson again is going to pump fake, and he's going to take off with his legs, and he's got lots of green room, and he's got a first down all the way down to the 44-yard line. Excellent run there by Josh Allen. In fact, they're going to say 21 yards First and 10 for the Bills. Josh Allen doing a great job there scrambling. This is going to be play action, but Josh Allen's going to be brought down and brought down hard. K'Lavon Chaisson with his first sack of the game. That's going to make it second down and 20. Stretch play to Chris Carson. He's going to tack on a couple, and that's going to make this third down and 14. Josh Allen all by himself in the backfield. He's going to look to throw that, and that was knocked down. Good coverage there, I have to say. Usually I'm blowing coverages, but this, for the first time in my life I can remember, I actually had a huge impact in this series with Shaquille Corbin. In fact, I'm going to let you see the replay. I actually came across to put my body onto the player and knock it out of his hands. Here you can see it one more time. Finally, I made a difference on defense. One of the few times. That is not a humble brag. That is actually a saying, normally I'm goofing that play up, but finally I made an impact in a positive way. So here we go. We have Trey Lance, whose numbers are not 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. They are 3 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. So the number in his jersey indicates the number of interceptions he has thrown this year. Let's see if we can change that today. Well, actually, you probably want to keep it at 4. That'd be 0 interceptions, I suppose. First and 10 from the 32. Trey Lance looking, and Trey Lance is not wanting to throw an interception, and he held on it too long. And there's the first sack of the day for Ed Oliver. That beast on the line for the Bills, and it's second down and 17. Play action for Trey Lance. He's looking to go deep. He's got DJ Chark, and it is incomplete. Good look there with single coverage. Trying to throw that against the Bills secondary. That was Teron Johnson there, but it was not to be. But I like the look there from Trey Lance. Single coverage with DJ Chark. You want to go for that every time, and it's third and long. Trey Lance is going to throw deep in to Chris Olave, and that is a first down. Good throw there by Trey Lance, finding the open man, and the 17-yard deficit is recovered with 3 yards to spare. And it's first and 10 from the 46. And off to Kylan Hill, who makes a nice cut back to the inside. Unfortunately, Kylan Hill is hurt on the play. Injuries have plagued Kylan Hill so far in his early career. Hopefully it's not too serious. He is in the sideline smashing his helmet, so it must not be too bad. Hopefully we'll see him in soon. It's second down and 3. Trey Lance calling audible. Looking to pass. He's going to dump it off to David Njoku, who fights forward for a couple yards, but I think he'll be short of the marker. And that's going to be third down and 2. Let's look at that Bills defense, led up front, of course, by Ed Oliver and Gerald McCoy. In the middle, the veteran Matt Milano and Tremaine Edmonds. And the secondary, you can't forget about Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. Third down and 2 for the Jaguars. Handoff to Marlon Mack. He's got a first down. Good job by the line up front to pave the way, and the Jaguars are in business. It appears that the report is Kylan Hill has an abdominal strain, and he will probably be in later on this quarter. First and 10 for Trey Lance at the 42. And screaming out to the right. He gets rid of it, and that is going to be knocked down incomplete. For a moment, it looked like he might have DJ Chark, but the Bills did a good job of knocking it down. It's going to be second down and 10. And back to pass on second down. He finds Kyle Pitts across the middle for a first down. That is a 16-yard gain. Good to see Kyle Pitts contributing to the Jaguars once again. Check. Mack. He was met by 2 Buffalo Bills defenders. And in fact, that's going to be a yard loss. And it's going to be second down and 11. Marlon Mack on the stretch play. He's going to break it back to the inside for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it third down and 5 for the Jaguars. Trey Lance in the shotgun. Looking, finds a man. Marlon Mack out of the backfield. Good route run there by Marlon Mack. And it's going to be first and goal from the 9. Trey Lance back to pass. He's going to scramble to the right. He's going to throw the end zone, and that is a touchdown to Chris Olave. Unfortunately, there is a penalty flag, and this is going to cost the Jaguars 6 points, as it is against the rookie Roosevelt Barlow, and that's going to force the Jaguars back to first and goal all the way back to the 19-yard line. Play action from Trey Lance. He's going to dump this off to Kyle Pitts, who's going to work forward as much as he can to pick up 7 yards. He'll take that, and it's 2nd and goal now from the 12 as we approach 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Trey Lance is going to try to scramble, and he almost fumbled. The ball was juggling just a bit in his hands. He did hold on to it, and it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 11. Can the Jaguars overcome that holding call? We'll see here on 3rd down and goal. And it is incomplete. Looked like Trey Lance tried a back shoulder throw there for DJ Chark, but it was not to be, and the Jaguars have to settle for the field goal attempt. 28-yard chippy for Matthew McCrane, and it is good. And with 1:25 to play here in the first quarter, the Jaguars take the 3-0 lead. After the ensuing kickoff was a touchback, we'll pick up the action here from the 25. And the Bills go play action on 1st down, and they go big. 27-yard completion there, and they're already at midfield. 1st down, they're going to hand it off. That is to Chris Carson once again, former Seahawk, now running for the Bills. Following in the footsteps of Marshawn Lynch, who left the Seahawks to play for the Bills. As we peruse the Jaguars defense, it's going to be 2nd down and 6 here for the Bills. Josh Allen's back to pass. He's going to dump this off into the flat, and that is going to be a 1st down to the aforementioned Chris Carson. And that's going to be the last play of the first quarter, with the Jaguars up 3-0, but the Bills already in field goal range. A low-scoring affair. 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter. Handoff is to Chris Carson at the middle, who gains maybe 1. We're going to call this 2nd down and 9. Josh Allen's going to hand this off on the counter, and this is going to be to Devin Singletary. He's got his own skill set that's a little different than Chris Carson's. That's going to make a 3rd down and 4. Josh Allen is back to pass, and that is a woefully inaccurate ball, and that's going to force the Bills to settle for the field goal attempt from 46. This is for their kicker, Austin Siebert. And he is good, and this game is knotted at 3 with 8:54 to play. Next kickoff goes to Keon Skinner, and he is going to bring that out to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Jaguars will start. 1st and 10. Trey Lance on the stretch play to Marlon Mack. He's got a 1st down and more. He jukes, but he gets caught up on his blocker. Unfortunately, I believe Chris Olave was in his way, or he might have been able to get more. And that's 1st and 10 now. Good-looking run play there by the Jaguars. And up to Marlon Mack up the middle for a gain of 5. It's going to make it 2nd down and 5. Trey Lance, low snap, play action. Scanning the field, he's got a man, DJ Chark. 1st down, pick up there. Good looking play by the Jaguars. 1st and 10 from the 44. It's going to be a run pass option. That was an ugly looking play. After the tip though, it's going to be a no gain. That was caught for no gain. Jaguars throw out the run pass option for the first time this year. 2nd and 10. This is a pass across the middle to Laviska Shenault, who just signed a contract extension, and he catches that ball for a 1st down. 6:38 to play. This is going to be a pitch to the left for Marlon Mack. He's got blockers. He cuts to the inside. He might have had it to the outside. He does pick up the 1st down, but one wonders, could he have had a touchdown if he would have cut left instead of right? 1st 10 from the 15. That is Ryquell Armstead. It's a Ryquell Armstead sighting. We haven't seen him for a while. And that is going to be 2nd down and 11 as he loses a yard. Hands back to pass. He's going to dump it off to Armstead. He takes it up for a 4-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 7. Trying to break this 3-3 deadlock. Lance back to pass. Looks like it's a screen. Caught by Armstead. Wow. Armstead hasn't been seen for a while, and then he gets back-to-back plays where he touches the ball. And they are unable to get the 1st down. So here comes the kick from Matthew McCrane. The 27-yarder is good, and the Jaguars take the 6-3 lead with 4.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff from Logan Cook into the end zone, and that's going to be brought out by the Buffalo Bills. Taken back to the 21-yard line, and that's where the Bills will set up shop. 1st and 10. It's going to be play action, and then either thrown away or just missed Chris Carson pretty badly there. 2nd down and 10. Singletary in the backfield. Singletary's going to get the ball, and he's going to be brought down. A fantastic tackle there by the Jaguars. That was probably a 1st down saving tackle there. And it's 3rd down and 8. Josh Allen back to pass. He's looking to go deep. He's got a man open. That is caught by Justin Ross, who beat the man-to-man coverage. That was Josiah Scott on the coverage, and it wasn't good enough. And Justin Ross picks up the 1st down for the Bills. Counterplay to Devin Singletary for a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. Chris Carson back in the game. And this is going to be handed off to Chris Carson, who's going to bulldog his way forward for 4. That's going to make it 3rd down and 5. Josh Allen all on his own on 3rd and 5, and he's got a man wide open across the middle. That is Cooper Kupp, one of the captains of this Bills offense, and you got to guard Cooper Kupp, for goodness sakes. And that's going to take us to 2-minute warning. The Bills are already in field goal range, but they're looking for 6 here. Josh Allen sends his back into the route. And this is where Josh Allen will throw across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended target was Cooper Kupp. 2nd down and 10. Allen once again back to pass. He's going to throw that, dump that off on the out to Cooper Kupp. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 2. Allen back to pass. He's got a man open, and it is caught. Brought down by Dawson Knox, the tight end for the Bills, who secures the 1st and goal from the 3. Josh Allen out of the shotgun. He's going to pass on this, and it is in the end zone. Touchdown. That went to Cooper Kupp. We saw a lot of Kupp on that series. Their Kupp did floweth over on that series, and it is 10-6 Bills. Keon Skinner brings it out. Let's see what Coach Mo decides to do with 1:41 and 2 timeouts remaining. Hopefully he's going to try to press the issue because he is down by 4. 1st and 10, Trey Lance. He's going to go. He's got a man open. That's DJ Chark down to the 41-yard line. Huge completion there from Trey Lance. Fantastic accuracy shown there by Lance. Good run after the catch by DJ Chark, and the Jaguars are in business. DJ Chark is going to throw that to Laviska Shenault, but we do have a penalty, and unfortunately, I believe it's going to be another hold. This one on the rookie, right guard Alex Pryor, and another drive killer for the Jaguars. Now it's going to be 1st and 20 with a minute 30 to go in the game. Ooh, almost there for Chris Olave, but not held on to. 2nd down and 20. Lance back to pass again. Looking, throwing, and that is thrown into triple coverage. Not a good decision. I think Lance had someone out in the left flat on the crossing route, but he didn't see him, and it's 3rd down and 20. Passing to David Njoku, coverage by Mike Hilton. Boy, it looked like there was some possible contact there, but the refs swallowed the whistle, and that's going to force Logan Cook to punt on 4th and 20. And you can sit there and blame the officials on that, but really it comes down to the hold. And yeah, the refs call it, but you got to stop the holds in these critical situations. The Jaguars just shooting themselves in the paw, or foot if you will. 1st and 10 for the Bills. And they're looking to add more to it. That is a 1st down reception by Stephon Diggs. We haven't called his name so far a lot today, but that is a reception that takes the Bills all the way up to the 39 with a minute and 1 second to go and 2 timeouts left. Josh Allen under center, back to pass. He's got his tight end Tommy Sweeney on the crossing route. And the Bills will call their 2nd of their 3 timeouts with 56 seconds to go. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 4. Allen back in the shotgun. Jaguars tried to corner blitz. It did not work. Allen read it very well, and that's to Cooper Kupp. And the time is running down. We're now at 30 seconds and counting. Bills go with play action. And Josh Allen's going to scramble. He's got first down and more. He's going to be brought down at the 24. And I think the Bills are going to run up to the line. I think they're just going to run out the clock and kick the... No, they're going to call timeout with 9 seconds to go. And they bring out the field goal unit. Out comes Austin Seibert. And the kick is good. And the Bills will take the 13-6 lead as we head into halftime. We'll go ahead and show you the kickoff. Just because that's what we do here on Mr.MoFranchise. We'll show you the kickoff just in case it breaks, but it doesn't. And that leaves the Jaguars with 1 second to go. And Trey Lance is going to step back and dump it across the middle to Laviska Shenault. Padding the stats there, not trying to force the interception. And let's go into halftime with the Bills ahead 13-6, just as Vegas predicted. Going around the NFL to other action, let's go to Tennessee. We have AFC South action, and the Titans, led by Trevor Lawrence, and his 2 touchdown passes are ahead 21-10 as they approach halftime there. Elsewhere in the NFL, it's Minnesota traveling to Cleveland, and it is the Browns and Baker Mayfield who has 2 touchdown passes in the first half, as they are besting the Vikings so far by 10 points, 17-7. And moving to Maryland, where the Rams are taking on the Washington football team Redskins, and Josh Fields trying to get the first victory of the season for the Washington football team. They're ahead 21-9 as they approach the end of the first half there. Second half action begins now. Jaguars going to let that go into the end zone for the touchback. Trey Lance will start, 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to throw that across the middle to DJ Chark for a very minimal gain of 3. And the Jaguars got to pick up the pace here. Going with the hurry up, trying to catch the Bills off guard. Trey Lance is going to throw this into double coverage, and it is going to be... Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. What an incredible interception by the captain on the defense, Micah Hyde. In fact, this is so incredible, I'm going to show you the replay and slow it down at my own speed, because this is just an incredible interception. Now, maybe this was forced just a bit by me, but I thought DJ Chark could go up and get it. But how do you not be impressed with the ability of Micah Hyde? Let's watch it here. Let's slow it down and turn it around. My bad for throwing into, double coverage. He had safety help, but right now it's single coverage, and I'm just looking for the one-on-one ball here. But notice, DJ Chark has it, and then it's just ripped out of his hands by Micah Hyde, who just wanted it more. That is an incredible play, and that is why he's a captain for this Bills defense. Just a fantastic play by the Bills. And so they're going to get the ball. They already have the lead, and now they're going to get the ball back as Trey Lance throws the interception. 13-6 Bills at midfield. And Josh Allen pump fake, and he's going to take off once again, and I completely whiff on the tackle. Ooh, that was just a bad play on my part. If I'm going to brag about my earlier play on defense when I knocked down the ball in that coverage, I also got to point out what a terrible missed tackle that was. Oh, that was bad. Horrific. I should bench myself. Even my thumbs were looking at me with dismay after that play. 2nd and 4 for the Bills as they are driving. And that's a quick dump off to Dawson Knox, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Bills in the I formation. They're going to play action. And look at this. First down play by the Bills. Once again, going to Dawson Knox. That was a beautiful play action out of the I formation. And it's 1st and 10 for the Bills. Handoff to Chris Carson. He was met in the backfield right away, and that's going to be a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13. Bills going to hand it off to Chris Carson once again, and he is not going to get anything more than he did in the last play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 16. Josh Allen back to pass. He is looking lots of time. He's going to go to the end zone, and that is going to be incomplete. Maybe tried to force that a bit. but they will settle for the field goal opportunity. This is a 36-yard field goal attempt. That kick is up by Austin Seibert. It is pronounced Seibert, as my producer is telling me. So Austin Seibert with the field goal, and that puts the Bills up by 10. First and 10. This is a stretch play to Kylan Hill. He's going to pick up 5 yards, and that's going to give the Jaguars a second down and 5. And up once again to Kylan Hill. He's got a first down. He jukes, and he is going to be brought down. Not before he gets a first down, though. And the Jaguars maybe have something going here. First and 10 from the 39. Trey Lance back to pass. He's got DJ Chark open. He breaks a tackle. He's got a first down all the way down to the 45-yard line. Jaguars are responding well. That's Chark's 4th catch for 63 yards. Trey Lance is going to scramble. He's going to be brought down for a sack. Ed Oliver gets him, and that's going to make it second down and 14. Trey Lance goes down again to Ed Oliver. He's now got 2.5 sacks on the day, and it's 3rd and 21. And single-handedly, Ed Oliver has taken the Jaguars out of, and now there's a fumble recovered by rookie Roosevelt Barlow. And that tackle was from Gerald McCoy. And the front four of the Buffalo Bills stopped what was a promising drive for the Jaguars. Fair catch here by Stephon Diggs, and now the Bills have it first and 10 from the 12-yard line. This is going to be a handoff to Chris Carson, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe even loses half a yard. Second down. Josh Allen's going to hand it off to Chris Carson again, who decides to go to the left. He's going to break a couple of tackles, but he is brought down by some gang tackling. Good pursuit there by Leon Jacobs, and it's going to be 3rd down and 14. Jaguars desperately needing to stop here and get the ball back. And that's going to be dumped off into the flat to Devin Singletary, and the Jaguars defense steps up. And they're going to get the ball back with under 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Keon Skinner, somebody block that guy. Number 30, Dane Jackson, shot down like a meteor coming out of the sky. Wow, if the Jaguars could have blocked him, who knows what could happen there. Second down and 10. Second down and 10. Trey Lance looking to throw. He holds on too long, and he's going to be brought down by A.J. Epinesa. The former 5-star recruit from Iowa gets another sack for this Bills front 7. And things are not looking good here for the Jaguars as Lance is taken down again. Back-to-back sacks by Epinesa. And when we look back to this game, if the Jaguars cannot come back in the 4th quarter, we're going to talk about the amount of sacks they've given up. The offensive line had appeared to be better, but right now they are being just overmatched by this Bills defense right now. First and 10, 16 seconds to go. Bills up by 10. That's going to be thrown across the middle to Stephon Diggs. And that will probably be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And it is. And we go into the 4th quarter. It's Bills 16, Jaguars 6. Second down and 6, starting the 4th quarter. Josh Allen under center. He is going to be handing off to Chris Carson, who will pick up 6 yards. 3rd down and 4. Here's a dump off by Josh Allen on offense. Forgot to mention this is a game of Josh Allen battles. We've got Josh Allen on our end. They've got Josh Allen on their end. Right now, the quarterback, Josh Allen, is winning. Keon Skinner brought down after a short return, and the Jaguars will have it at the 17. Down by 10 with under 9 minutes to play. Can Trey Lance pull out a miracle? He throws it to Kylan Hill, who makes a move. He's got a first down. Nice shake and bake there by Kylan Hill. And now the Jaguars are going to go into a little bit of a hurry up. Under 8.5 to play. Trey Lance going to throw this out to Kylan Hill. And Kylan Hill's going to be brought down, and he is hurt again. Do we have a problem here in Jacksonville with injury concerns for Kylan Hill? He has been hurt multiple times in his career so far, in a very short career at that. And one has to wonder, is Kylan Hill going to be one of those players who just cannot stay on the field? In comes Marlon Mack, and that proves to be even a better signing the more and more we look at it. And here is an interception by Taron Johnson of the Bills. What a factor he's been in this game. Great play. 1st and 10 for the Bills. They're going to go with an RPO. Quick screen out to Stephon Diggs. He breaks a tackle. He's got all sorts of room to the 20, the 10. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Blazing speed. And if the touchdown wasn't news that was bad enough, it is a dislocated shoulder for Kylan Hill. And the Bills tack on the extra point. And with 8:07 to play by Austin Seibert, the Bills lead 23-6. Again, Skinner's going to take this out of the end zone, and he's going to bring it back to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Jaguars will take over, down by 17. Trey Lance on 1st and 10. He's going to throw that into double coverage. Ill-advised throw, knocked down, 2nd down and 10. Lance back to pass once again. He's going to throw this to David Njoku, who might have the 1st down. They are going to give him the 1st down. 1st and 10, Lance back to pass. He's going to scramble out to the right, get rid of it. He doesn't, and he's going to be brought down by A.J. Epinesa. His 4.5 sack today. These Bills are just taking huge advantage on this Jaguars' young offensive line. Bringing shades of year one. 3rd down and 15. Trey Lance is going to throw the out route to DJ Chark, and he's got a 1st down, and Chark gets out of bounds. Take it all the way down to the 38-yard line. Good route there by DJ Chark, who has 5 catches for 90 yards. Lance continues to throw. He's going to dump that off to Chris Olave across the middle, who picks up 4. And the Jaguars will go into the hurry up. Down by 17. That is a wise move. Lance reorganizes his receivers. Get rid of it. He doesn't, and he's going to be brought down in the sack. That is Gerald McCoy in on that sack. It is the sack attack today for the Bills, and it's 3rd down and 11. And that is going to be almost caught by Colin Johnson, but he can't hold on. And, of course, the Jaguars down by 17 will be forced to go for it on 4th down and 11. Lance back to pass. And he's going to dump that off to Laviska Shenault, short of the 1st down, and that's where the Bills will take over, up 23-6. Handoff is to Chris Carson, who makes a nice move. It was a run from the middle, and he cut back to the left. Fantastic field of vision there for Chris Carson. And the Bills are starting to impose their will in the ground game as well, as Chris Carson almost breaks out of that tackle, but he finally was brought down by Trevor Williams. 2nd down and 10. Allen looking to throw the slant route. That is to Stephon Diggs, who breaks a tackle and gets all the way to the 36. And it's like the Buffalo Bills are just imposing their will on these Jaguars, who look a little demoralized. Speaking of that, Chris Carson breaks through all the way down to the 10-yard line. Coach Mo may have some real issues here with hustle, as the Jaguars look like they are not playing with any sense of pride right now. There's a 4-yard completion to Dawson Knox, and makes it 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Under 2.5 minutes to play. Josh Allen looking in the end zone, and that is knocked down. Good play there by Ronnie Harrison. That's going to make it 3rd down and goal for the Bills. Let's see some pride, Jaguars defense. Josh Allen scrambles. He breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, and goes into the end zone. Does any play encapsulate how poorly the Jaguars have played in the 2nd half than this play right here? Let's watch the replay. This is a quarterback, for goodness sakes. He breaks free here at the 10. There's a tackle. That is a linebacker. What are we doing, Jaguars? That is Nick Bolton. I know you're returning from injury, but goodness gracious. Nick Bolton can't bring down Josh Allen. I know he's big, but have some pride, man. Oh. I think the Jaguars are reading too many of the newspaper clippings of their 1st place record. because they're playing like a last place team today. Trey Lance going deep, and he does make a catch. That is a long reception to DJ Chark. That's going to pad the stats, but it's too little too late as the Jaguars find themselves down 24. Trey Lance throwing that to David Njoku, who gets it and tries to stretch out, but he'll be short. That's going to be second goal from the 1. Trey Lance back to pass. He's got a man in the end zone. That's David Njoku. Touchdown for the Jaguars. I don't even celebrate because I look at the scoreboard and I say, what's to celebrate? We got our butts kicked this game. 30-12, going for the 2-point conversion. Trey Lance is looking to the end zone. That is going to be knocked down by the Bills. Good play there by the Bills linebacker, end AJ Epinesa. And the onside kick doesn't go because the onside kick hasn't worked in Madden forever. You have to go back to Madden like 09 when the onside kicks used to be exciting. But in some ways, one of the rare cases where Madden actually emulates the NFL, onside kicks are so hard these days. So I guess in some ways Madden finally gets something right in how difficult onside kicks are actually in this game. Clearly you can tell we're out of this game because I'm blabbing about onside kicks as we approach the 142 mark. Bills in the I formation, and there's a boomstick on Chris Carson. And we call timeout because we are gluttons for punishment. We want to see some more fight in this Jaguars offense. And there's a shank eponymous from the punter for the Bills, Corey Bajorquez. One of the only mistakes the Bills have made today in this 30-12 beatdown. And there's an incomplete pass and a penalty flag, and we have holding.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, several times. This one's on Trey Smith. Yeah, those holding calls have really stifled the Jaguars today. They got to clean that up. There's a dump off of this bump for a first down as the Bills are playing soft coverage. As they protect this 18-point lead, they're going to give you that soft stuff because they can. Second down and 6, and that is an interception. That is intercepted by Micah Hyde, his second interception today. That one not as athletic as the first one, but nevertheless it counts. And that is the third interception of the day for Trey Lance. And the Buffalo Bills take the kneel down, and that is the end of the game. As Coach Mo shakes his head in disgust. 3 turnovers by Trey Lance leads to the 18-point loss. And the Jaguars' 4-2 record is out the window as they now fall to 4-3. As the Bills kind of put a hurting on the Jaguars' offensive line today. Let's look at the numbers and find out why we lost by so much. Lance threw for 299 yards, 1 touchdown, but 3 interceptions. As far as the rushing game went, Kyle Hill is very injury prone, and Marlon Mack came in and did a very serviceable job at 6.3 yards per carry. As far as receiving goes, DJ Chark, yeah, he had that garbage catch, but he still had 6 catches for 150 yards, which clearly led the way. Laviska Shenault had 49 yards and 4 catches. David Njoku had 4 catches for 18 yards and a touchdown. Chris Olave had 2 catches for 24 yards. Let's look at the blocking. This is the tale of the story right here. We gave up 8 sacks today, 4 by the rookie Roosevelt Barlow in his worst day by far of the season. Chris Humphrey, our center, gave up 2, and then our guards each gave up 1 apiece. And that's not even counting the 3 holding calls that I can remember. So 8 sacks and 3 holding calls, 11 problems on our offensive line today. As far as defense goes, Ronnie Harrison led the way with 10 tackles. Leon Jacobs with 7 tackles and 3 for loss. Shaquille Quarterman and Charvarius Ward each had 6 tackles apiece. And Trevor Williams had 5 tackles. Nick Bolton, Josh Allen had 4. Allen threw in 2 tackles for loss. Demonte Kesey had 4 tackles, and Kaylavon Chason had 4 tackles, 2 for loss, and 1 sack. As far as upgrades go, Josh Allen goes up for us. Not their Josh Allen, our Josh Allen, and he bumps up to an 80 overall, which means he gets 1 awareness, 2 block shed, 1 play rec, 1 pursuit, 1 speed, which I like to see, but even better, an ability slot has been unlocked for Josh Allen. And his superstar ability is he gets secure tackler. He is going to have an increased success rate when using conservative or diving tackles. So So congratulations, Josh Allen, superstar. He now has the secure tackler ability. Alex Pryor is also going to go up on our offensive line. He's going to bump up to 77. He's going to go up with pass protector, 2 awareness, 1 impact block, 1 pass block finesse, and 1 pass block power. Alex Pryor up to a 77 as a rookie. And the Shaq Attack, Shaquille Quarterman, is going to move up and run stopper. He's going to bump up a point to 76 overall. Our captain is going to go up 1 awareness, 2 man coverage, and 2 tackle. You'd like to see that. So at the end of the game, we look at the random events. Remember, I was offensive minded, and if my team scored 24 points or more and we gave up only 17, our GM approval rating would go up by a D30. Yeah, that didn't happen. Offense is on my mind, but the offensive problems definitely were up front with our offensive line that showed their youth and inexperience today as a superior front 7 by the Bills. Clearly showed that we still have a lot of work to do, a very young team still. But you can't make excuses, but we've got to do better than giving up that many sacks. As far as our approval rating, the players did drop from a 65 to a 55 today because of that loss. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, smash that like button, and tell a friend. The Jacksonville Jaguars fall to 4-3, but we're determined next week as we host the San Francisco 49ers. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.